intro and game. It's on my PS5 Pro. This is my first play of the game using the limited edition PS5 controller. See if that does anything. Wouldn't surprise me if it does. But I'll be playing the game at 60 FPS in performance mode because essentially analysis said that playing PS5, playing the game on a Pro in performance mode essentially gives you the same sharpness as quality mode, which is at 30 FPS. So you might as well get the best of both. This is what the PS5 Pro essentially was made for. So that would be my suggestion. I will try the quality mode anyway, just to have a quick look. It's already looking like it'll be a Game of the Year contender versus Claire Obscure 33. Essentially alright. Oh well. Custom holographic quokka. Well, yeah, that's of course because of the game. Some of the game is at least set in Australia. Quokkas are indigenous to Australia. Ooh, we've got battle skeletons. Ooh. Oh, how long would that be?
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man.
I'm going to look
world,
through
as
this,
you know, is
so
in
skip
awful
through
shape,
if you don't want to see this.
And it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs. Beached things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake. But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both Timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble. The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind. However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate. The one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridge's Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the Bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America. Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phosmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strive to bring people together.
Phasmophobia. Wow, that's a long name for a phobia.
By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam. We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA. And of course, Sam, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life, was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou. Mama and Lochna were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart, but they've since... Hartman. Every 21 minutes his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam. Fragile, leader of the private delivery outfit Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart. As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company, and with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal. The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built, but your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding, a secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time, and a terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done. America rose from the ashes as the UCA, and as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret. To save your BB, to save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison, and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished, without so much as a trace.
Well, that was a pretty concise recap. Well, I sort of expected there would be one. Alright, let's have a look at the options, because everyone always misses the options. It can be very interesting. Let's have a look at that. 4 different difficulty options: story, casual, normal mixes challenging gameplay with an enjoyable story. Recommend those for film-based games. Brutal, recommended for those who want a real challenge to accompany the story. Complete a game with this difficulty will your skills provide a sense of full accomplishment. It doesn't actually tell you why it will be more difficult. So obviously I'm going to leave it on normal. That's a definite shared content. Yeah, happy to share everything. Enemy encounter animations. Choose out off no warning. Should be played when you're enemy. Reach BT area. No, I definitely won't. I'll see for each BT area for now. I can always change it. Good to see that there's quite a deal of options in this game. Motion sensor, left stick. Left stick will do me. Although, no, I'm going to use the motion settings, see if they're good. I might want to hold that. I'll see how that goes. Aim assist. Switching aim assist off. Also deactivating game aids. Let's try for medium. We'll leave the vibration temp. Usually really not interested in all these rumbles, this kind of stuff, but I'll see how it works because it's his game. Trigger effect intensity. I'm gonna go for weak. Yeah, I'm gonna back that because I hated that mechanic non-stop. He's got some really good options here. I would probably drop that. leave it at that. Controls, horizontal. That's standard, basically. I might push this up a bit because usually games are under slowed. Auto center, whether it should not have the camera follow you. Let's just leave that for now. Vertical movement speed. I called as first and third aiming in this game. He's got a, a PC-sized desk quality of options here. Alright, what's next? No, we'll leave that off. Headphones. Alright. So here we go. Priority performance. I'm going to start with prioritized quality. Just so that on first go I know exactly how this game looks and plays. And then when I change it to performance, I'll go performance now in case it screws up the intro, because it might be a while before I actually get into game the way Hideo Kojima does his stories. Let's do it. And normal. Oh, you can change the difficulty anytime. Yeah. So I'm in a blocked scene at the moment. So I'm putting in my birthday and date. It's cleverly done. I just realized that the Doom's affliction, because I am a Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Cetus, and Delphinus are said to be more susceptible to developing this condition. And yeah, being born in July, I'm a Cancer. How lovely. It is believed that such individuals, i.e. me, are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. Cool, because I really need that on top of everything else. Alright, here we go. I'm also playing this on an Samsung QLED, so the visuals should be pretty much popping off. Very nice intro, very nice title. Yeah, I'm really getting good feel.
Well, now someone's in a good mood.
Gently rocking her.
Let's go home and get you fed.
Game. The option for quality performance. Hopefully it'll allow me to do that. Right, as a quick test case, let's have a look. Yep, definitely 30 FPS. Is there a photo mode I can access? There should be a photo mode here somewhere. Come on. corpus. Okay, so we're on the border with Mexico. But there has to be a photo mode. I'd be sure. There it is, photo mode. Good. All right. Yes, I'm aware of what the photo mode is. UI off on ship signs. Let's see.
You need anybody?
All right. What else we got here? Roll. I always like rolling. Color filters. That. Show Sam. Sam's pose. Relaxed. Cowering. Oh, let's have a quick. Oh, that's a cool pose. How was that? Please. We have a quick look at this sad, cool, straining, pained, surprised, shouting, winking. Thank you very much, Donnelly, for your comments. Meh. Dramatic. All right, leave it as smiling eyeline. Oh man, this really allows you to friggin' everywhere. What other poses does he have? Go. Think a big Lou. Do the Lou like. That's pretty fucking cool too. It looks like he's about to freaking throw her across the canyon. Ah, frame cinema poster. Oh, shit, that is pretty fucking cool. Man, that's a definite immediate photo. Look at that. What else we got? Let's see. They didn't fuck around. That won't let me go. Past it. There's a poster. Yeah, film strip. Square black. Hard diamond. Handprint. These handprint ones, like, they make these weird frames when nobody will use them because it just doesn't, it's just not enough on the screen. Handprints. Handprints. Oh, Mexico. In Australia, though. I did like that yellow one. Sorry if you guys are waiting for me to play. This is, I have to check this out. I don't like that being. I can't get it over olive. Oh, it's got red as well. Make that smaller. Okay, we're back to that. All right, there's a decent photo mode in there too, which is obviously something you'd expect.
Hear me?
So we are at 30 FPS. Even at 30 FPS, it feels really good. All right, where are we going? Put in a lot of work, have it really well optimized. And now I'm going to going to performance, which is what I was going to play through. Let's see. Give me that 60 FPS. No compromise, 60 FPS. And honestly, I'm not seeing many stark visual differences. Yeah, that's a little bit janky, but I mean, he's going across some really shitty terrain. Sorry about that. Ooh, look at that, a random blood bag in the middle of the desert. Oh shit, look at this. This is the aerial view. I can control that. Can he move? Well, look at that, he's even able to move. Holy shit. Wow. Alright, get back to the normal camera. Aerial camera again. You can actually have it closer or further away.
Well, we're pretty far from home.
Well, I'm unable to view the destination. Except for soothing Lou. And even that 30 FPS mode was actually really smooth. For once, the console's 30 FPS mode is half decent. Very few times that's happened this console generation. Why did you disappear? That's a bit of running. Or hobbling in his case. Potential gate quake detected. What?
I feel that. Pretty damn shaky.
Gate quake. Man, I'll to rewatch that intro because it's friggin' it's amazing when you have endless skill and talent at your disposal with endless amounts of money from Sony. Okay.
Okay, you're all right.
Jesus Christ, calm down. Okay. It's a little bit of weirdness in the camera. Look at that, you can see Death Stranding's. So I've got one issue with what's happening right now is, yeah, they're sort of panning into this sort of walk back to base as part of the intro, but the, like, it just feels janky and jagged, taking you out of that space that the intro started. Maybe if they sort of had smoother terrain, it would have been better. Because that intro was just phenomenal. It was Hollywood level. Obviously, specifically directed by Kojima himself. Climb.
Guess I'm doing this. Great. Rain. Gotta move. Oh,
Oh, here comes the rain.
don't want to fall here.
Oh, very fucking janky. It was a bad decision to make it on this sort of ground. It's just irritating. Right, where are we? Love that 3D audio using the Pulse earphones. That one was fantastic because the sound of the rip in the rain. Where are you? Okay, that's what he means by between. For the climbing anchor.
Shouldn't be too tough.
The control is pitch perfect, smooth, but it's just the jagginess of the terrain is just taking you out at the moment completely. Right, where the hell are we? Yeah. Very nice rain effects on the camera, and sort of stuff in the racing games. Let's see, climb up. A bit of the sun. Alright. Yeah, that's what I think too. Alright, where is it? Right there. Oh, look at that. Just imagine this game in a couple of years on a PC with this running full path tracing, ray tracing on a 5090 GPU. Yeah. Holding the square button, left one, sort of pulls you back so you don't fall forward like that. So it gives you momentum, but you don't fall forward. Music's obviously phenomenal. Here we are. Yeah, the design, the entire thing, that intro, apart from a bit of a noise on the rocks, is, yeah, like, if you want to call something AAA, yeah, that would be it. That made a lot of Hollywood movies that flush toilet water. Collect and hold a ladder. Oh shit.
There, we made it.
Capture. Prior buyout. 18 robots will still send from the levels to your pro and hold right trigger. Max anyway. Gonna get a few done. Alright, we'll get ready with some food. Because we'll be sitting here with about probably a 30-minute cutscene. The way Hideo always. But here we go. So again, we're on the US-Mexico border, and he's basically ran away to have a peaceful life and stay as a freelance. That's where we are at the moment.
Hey. Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. Come on, open up.
That's how you eat, Leo. Like a retard.
There you go.
Getting a little bit of rumble action from the motorbike from my controller. That looks like fragile. Not as amazing as you, Leo, naked. Damn right. Oh shit, stuff's happening, Leo. What's going on? Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Looks like a flare gun.
Who's there?
You're holding a frying pan. Everybody knows who it is. You don't need to put her in the dark. Come on.
Fragile?
Were you cooking?
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I love those hands. Mouthpiece. Holy shit.
I've been looking for you.
Hideo Kojima, you are a crazy game scientist.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
How about you stop talking
God.
shit, Leo, and upload that thumbnail
Why'd you
I
track
asked
us
you?
down?
Lazy
Your neighbor
prick.
got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we
Oh,
thought
like
about
3D
moving.
printers.
Maybe
Ooh.
further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome.
Oh, jump
They
shot.
call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
Cyber hands
I
indeed,
have a job for
Alejandro.
you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left bridges will be wiped from the record.
Division 2 should have
You
these
won't
sort of
have to be
face
in
masks.
hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA.
Oh my god, this guy's crazy. I wonder what his freaking dreams are
I'm
like.
afraid the Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it.
I see a lot of red, and that's bad.
A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore.
So what's the problem?
No need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico.
Go to
To
Mexico.
extend the Carol
Like
network
on the
to
border.
south. Just like you did when you went out
Take
west.
2 steps and I'll be in Mexico, you weird bitch.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Oh shit, I get choices.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
What, he can't contact me? Many other reasons. State of the environment. BT's out there. No, I want to hear more shit.
Chiralium contamination is severe. Some
I'll
areas have
I'll
it
do it
worse than
eventually,
anything we
Andre.
experienced back in the UCA.
You got to milk all these
The timefall
chat
storms are
options.
growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Cool.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do, and this
Well, she
one's
does.
serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity.
Oh, more red
The cause
stuff.
is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Yeah.
Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT.
I need to
And
Google
any
what a
human that
eternal
comes
melt
into
is.
contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion.
Oh,
Several
shit.
Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
I guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network.
Sure they do.
Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Man, he's drinking a beer right now. He doesn't want to deal with this shit that happened before. But, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. Sam is a glutton for
Yeah,
punishment.
all right.
So you'll do it?
Yes, said yes.
What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Again, really nice musical score. That's it. Beer gives you wings. That was a much shorter dialogue than I expected. I'm going to say the control in this game is absolutely schmick. Obviously, it has to be. I expect no less. But it'll be interesting to see how the more complicated combat
Like a ring?
plays out.
Huh.
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
Yeah.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online.
You mean grinding?
Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu?
Okie dokie.
You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management.
I like this. Wait,
This
those
is
are
the cargo
Zing's
you need
tips.
to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack.
Backpack.
We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in
Assault
pouches
rifle.
or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need
You
to worry
fucking
about
what?
causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
So you're telling me I can't kill people? Automatic rifle suitable for close and mid-range engagements, armed with MP bullets effective against any target. The rifle also comes equipped with a light. Has 2 modes. The handgun that electrocutes a close-range target. Must be held down from electrical charge. No noise. It's good for stealth. Still in handgun for holster. Handgun holster, yep. And this will be where hang on into carry in hands, I think. Is that what it suggests? I just want to carry it in my hands.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Okay, so this. Okay, that's done. Batter's inside. If this is how he holds it the whole time, maybe I should just put it inside the backpack. Oh yeah, tool rack. There it is. You can auto-arrange it as well. That's perfect. Oh, that's clever. Carrying my boots in my hands. Let's see what it does with the auto-arrange cargo. Okay. Yeah, so it's done a much better job than I ever could. There's the handgun on the hip. Okay.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Commencing route creation.
It's not.
When you plot a route on the map,
Okay.
you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these
Oh,
challenges
that's pretty
head-on,
cool.
or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Alright. I'm gonna have a look at this as well, in case there's some goodies there. And okay, I'm liking this map system. Looks a little bit like Minecraft. Oh, what's this? Alright, enough. Okay, so I've got a 3 here, I guess.
Delivery route finalized.
That's good. Alright. This feels a lot like Mobile Scan.
Latest model, Cupid. Just completed.
Look at this corpus. decent amount of war and exploration, which is good. I'll read that at a different time. But it's got its tips, controls, story so far, database. Okay, cool.
We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world.
How good is this soundtrack?
It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
Oh. No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Yeah, honestly, like, speechless. It's just pure quality.
Now wants to eat.
I wonder how long it took them to create this game from the very start, like pre-production all the way to now. 2-3 years. Even if it's 2-3 years, that's pretty impressive. Okay. There's lots happening. Oh, and a weapon. Straight up. Assault rifles. Fire. Switch to semi-auto. Let me have a look at this weapon. Turn that yellow stuff off. It's killing me. Where is it? Actually, the design actually reminds me of that recent game Marathon that's been getting a lot of shit. It's like design work from weapons in there. Okay.
Alright, let's get this done.
Okay. Cargo management. Okay, that's cargo management. Yeah, no need to at the moment. This is signs menus, which we need to browse signs by category and select confuse. Okey-dokey. God damn, the sun went up pretty quick. So again, this is 60 FPS, performance mode, cargo scanner.
Come on, let's get this done.
Be able to detect pieces of cargo and other items. Not detecting anything at the moment.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Weapons tools menu. Yes. And what? Man, this is giving me Metal Gear Solid vibes. Last Metal Gear Solid game. What is this? Yeah, Phantom Pain, that's it. I am feeling some FPS drops from 60. Nothing crazy. Look at that.
Yeah, that's right.
Windstorm. Fuck. Jesus. Right. I'll go this way because it looks like there's something here. Pick up. there is some ground popping as well. Usually don't see it, but if you look halfway through, you'll see some stuff popping out of nowhere. Oh, that sandstorm, is it gonna fucking hit me in a second? Let's see what that thing is. Climbing anchor, okay. Fuck, yeah, that sandstorm's gonna fucking knock me the fuck out. Thanks, Kojima. That just taking me into a cinematic. That is a very weird way to carry a box. What the fuck? It's the weirdo box carrying gang.
We're in enemy territory now.
Alright, where's the other ones? There we go. There's one there. No, I don't see anyone else. Punching, jumping. Okay. You're not allowing me to crouch. This boxes, hack, you'll find. What have we got here? Air purifier. Climbing anchor. Maybe sell it or use it as free. I'll find out. I'll take these in case. Okay. So, okay. Where am I? Camera's fucked there. Yeah, does he turn around on me? Oh, he's turned around. Okay. Well, that was quick. Let me have a look at that again. fucking hinge shit. Now, what have you got? No, it's got another ladder. No thanks. Lost cargo, 1 like received.
Hey, come and get me.
What are you doing? Shut the fuck up, idiot. Why did I just pick up staff card? Okay. Now I don't need to. Looks like I don't need to start a firefight. Okay. Does that mean that it's too much at the moment? Yeah, I know that, but it's just I don't know how much. There we go. So carried on back, I'll just drop that attached to suit. Um, that's still a lot of crap. What's that? Okay, so I can, yeah, so I can't really carry it in hand. I've got 2 ladders anyway, so I'm gonna offload that ladder. Climbing anchor. What is that? Air purifier, that's what it is. Attach it to left hip and the staff card right hip. Okay, and then we've got the air purifier. That should be, let's see if that's enough to keep me under. No, it really isn't. I'm just feeling the occasional drops at 60 FPS. So we'll see how that continues on. And I also have the pistol. There we go. So it's stealthy and knocks Okay, let's have a look at that pistol. I'm gonna try this pistol out, see how it works. Oh shit. Where the hell did they spot me from? Okay, little yellow marker. There he is. And wrecked him. He's got an electric rod. That's interesting. Electric rod, melee weapon that extends telescopically when swung, delivering electric shocks and can also be used to deploy. Note, however, that once thrown, it cannot be recovered. Ah, interesting. But I'm gonna try this electric. Oh shit! Look how I missed it. I'm retarded. Anyway, let's see how it works. Flawlessly. The only thing is it's got ammunition that drops down, so you're gonna have to keep it on top of that. I am going to use the equip the rod. Okay. Why does it look like that? Touch food. There we go. Attack. And I can throw it. Alright. Just hope there's another one close by. Using R1 you can hold your breath and make it even quieter. already here, I might as well knock out everyone else that's around me. Oh, the guy in the distance. He's got an assault rifle, a bit better than mine. Fires rubber bullets capable of neutralizing targets without killing them. Whereas I've got this one with MP bullets, effective against any target. So that one has rubber bullets. That one for everything else. I'm gonna try out the weapon. Okay, and he was the last dude. It's just stopped me. Reach my stamina limit. Wait. Might drop some stuff. Drop that for me. Let's see what it does. What I will range with it. Now on.
Sunset will be occurring shortly.
Sunset's starting up. Get back on my debate points. What? Mule post blocks, I think I missed checking that out.
Gotta work on those core muscles.
There you go. Sports belt. Okay, so that essentially gives me 10% less container damage if I damage it. Facing backpack. Can I just connect it straight up? Good idea. Let's have a look. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I've got way too much fucking shit.
Somebody lend me a hand!
Let's do up some stuff. Oh my. Oh. I can finally see through that window. It's about to get real. Holy shit. Okay. Is this showing up? Why the fuck am I just not walking good one, James. Oh boy, calm down.
You are too far away from your cargo.
Oh, this is hilarious. Oh shit. Wonder if I use the assault rifle to give me light. Oh, there we go. Alright. Just got a new hat.
My name's Sam.
Game's freezing on me. Give me that ladder. Nice and easy. Fuck, of course. You need to climb that. Yeah, get through it. Hey.
God damn.
Oh shit. Wow. Yeah, you pretty much said everything you needed to. Fuck's sake. That was fucked up, Leo. That really annoyed me. The camera's a bit annoying. It's hard to see where you actually are. Bah. We're
Can anybody hear me?
okay. I'm gonna get to this security camera and then have a right. So I haven't actually technically been in combat because I killed most of my enemies with stealth. So I don't know how combat is like, but it was a good introduction. The rest of it is pretty much exactly like Death Stranding. High production values, excellent soundtrack, excellent voice acting, perfect control, which of course it needed to be. Amazing intro, Hollywood level. Can wear it backwards like a retard. How does this not remind you of Phantom Pain, Leo? That's the change security camera. It is. Okay. No, what the hell is this? The cameras once used as a border crossing. It no longer works, but it seems like components could be reused to improve facility security, making effective use of all available sources. It's an essential part of. Okay, 17% container damage. Look at his stats. Level 1. In other words, retard. Carrying capacity, level 1. Endurance. It's good to see this sort of more RPG system being used. I like this a lot. This is much better and refined in detail. Melee combat, handguns, assault. This looks all very service. Essentially, this is the email system of DS2. Okay, these are like statistics of everything. This is thoroughly iterated on from the first one. Did I take these photos? I forget to remember doing it. Maybe it's just okay, nothing there. No, I am going to pause this now. Definitely pretty good so far, but we'll see how different it is. It's still too early to tell. Thanks for checking this out with me. I'll be streaming again this afternoon. And if you would like being part of this, possibly share or give me a like, I'd appreciate it.